It's the Full Force News Burst brought to you by GeneralsJoesReborn.com with me, Diagnostic 80. Artist Jamal Yassim Igal posts mysterious G.I. Joe concept artwork on his Facebook account. A rather vague Facebook post appeared earlier today by graphic designer and illustrator Jamal Yassim Igal. Igal, famous for his creator-owned comic title, Molly Danger, and his work on titles such as Supergirl and Firestorm, posted images of 4 G.I. Joe characters in new comic-style designs including Snake Eyes, Duke, Scarlet and Roadblock. He captioned the images with the following: "I may have to take these down if it's not okay to show, but since they were never used, I guess it's okay." This insinuates that we are looking at a pitch that didn't go anywhere for what is most likely a G.I. Joe comic. Snake Eyes had a very cool new look that incorporates elements you'd expect to see in Storm Shadow, very much embracing the baggy pants up to the knee pads and a cool hooded open jacket. The iconic visor is still there, and he has a fairly new style mouthpiece which actually looks like a smaller version of his visor. Igal also included 2 weapons for Snake Eyes to wield, a katana and tanto, both of which would have scabbards. He is grade E5 and as always his file name is classified. There's a lot to enjoy here and I would love to see this iteration used at some point in the future. Moving on to Duke, and he has had a pretty extreme makeover. Shaved back and sides with a wide mohawk, an interesting light and dark green deco with a grey tactical vest, and an added note that he carries twin 1911 Colt 45 pistols passed down to him from his great-grandfather. The art also includes his file name of Hauser Conrad S, his E8 grade and a number of tampos that would appear on the character, a reverse US flag, modern G.I. Joe Eagle logo, and his airborne patch. This is another cool design I would like to see for Duke in the future, as it really does stray a bit further from what we expect to see in the character design without making him unrecognisable. Scarlet actually stays pretty close to the original design, with the added addition of a more tactical lower half. The deco is on point, and her hair is in a ponytail in that deep fire engine red colour we've come to expect from her character over the years. Her grade is E5, and she gets a slight name change from Shayna to Shauna O'Hara. Finally, we have Roadblock, and once again we have a very different look in the overall aesthetic from his original. He is sleeveless like a few versions of his character over the years, but has a cool digital pattern camo on his torso and a number of light and bright greens elsewhere. He would also don the US flag on one side of his chest with his surname on the other. As I said previously, Igal does not go into details about what these pieces were created for, but it makes a lot of sense based on his background in the industry that it would most probably have been a pitch for a new G.I. Joe comic. I'm sure if the images are not removed that we will find out the official purpose very soon. In any case, I really like these designs and do hope we see them used in the future on a new title. What do you guys think? Would you like to see these designs in a comic or maybe even something else G.I. Joe related like a game or animation? Let me know in the comments below. That's it for this instalment of the Full Force News Burst. Thank you to my awesome co-host, me. See you next time, and as always, Full Force. Make sure you get involved with the discussion by liking, sharing and commenting on these videos, and as always you can keep up with the show after listening by following on Twitter @The Full Force, liking the Facebook page facebook.com/The Full Force, and if you would like to contact the show you can message us on either of those platforms with feedback or questions. We have also started a Patreon page, so if you want to see your name up in lights on these videos or enjoy exclusive bonus content, then check out patreon.com/The Full Force Podcast or click the link on any of the posts this podcast appears in. Full Force.